Here we are with another segment of the top questions people ask realtors. And the question today is it better to buy a fixer-upper or a move-in ready home? Liz, your thoughts?
So it really depends on who you are and what your resources are and your knowledge base. A lot of times I see first time home buyers that want to buy fixer upper homes. So we have a lot of communication about how much cash reserve they have on hand, and if they plan on doing the work themselves or hiring it out and what things cost. I think that many people don't understand how much things cost. At the same time, if you have the resources to do that, I would buy a fixer upper every single time because you gain equity as you fix things up. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but on the other hand, people that maybe have really busy work lives and they don't have time, or they're in a huge transition space, anyways, like maybe they are just getting married or just having a baby. Um, it is really tough to take on a big remodel project when those things are going. You have to be kind of a special kind of person if you're going to be able to take all that on at one time. I always tell people, just keep in mind that it is stressful. It can be
Mm-hmm.
stressful on, your family or your spouse or all of the things. So just, yeah.
Yeah, agreed. And from personal experience, my wife and I, when Liz was our realtor 5, 6 years ago, we had an offer put into a house in the North End. It was great. There's a couple
North on St. Paul.
North End St. Paul.
Yeah.
It was definitely fixer upper heavy.
Yeah.
And
Tell them about what happened at the inspection.
yeah, so at the inspection near the end, they were doing a water test of the bathtub on the top floor. And as they were emptying the tub, we heard a waterfall like noise and go downstairs. And there is a waterfall literally coming out of the ceiling in the kitchen, which is
And I think
basically
that's when you knew.
that was the cherry on top of
too much for
this
you.
was too much for us to handle on a number of levels, whether it's financially, practically. On the other end, we did get a house in Fridley, which was kind of a fixer-upper light. Needed some things here and there, but was, under our circumstances, we could handle those things. So really, it's a multi-tiered answer. It really depends on where you're at in life. It depends on the resources and the people you know, and it really depends on your personality and which direction you want to go. So really, there isn't a wrong answer. It really depends on where you want to, where you got, where you're at in life and where you want to go.
Yeah, and the one that you bought too in Fridley, even though it was a fixer-upper light, I think it was more than you thought it was going to be. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So, it's always double what you think it is, and it takes twice as long. I mean, that's what people say, and it's true. It's double what you think it's going to cost. It'll take twice as long as you think it's going to take. So that's kind of the story with those.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
No, that's all I got for now. Well said, well said. So really, there is no right or wrong answer here. It really depends on where you're at in life.
Yep.